Welcome to your Beaufort County News headlines. I'm Matt Goldin. Here are today's top stories. One long-held truth about the Lowcountry: a shrimp festival isn't complete without shrimp boats. Cruise ships still can't tie up to Beaufort's famed Waterfront Park seawall because of severe deterioration in support structures below the waterline. As city leaders plan to solve that challenge, an immediate one is right around the corner in early October. The Shrimp Festival that celebrates the local aquaculture and community of watermen and women in Beaufort need to proudly display the vessels that have become iconic on the horizon. Late Wednesday, the city announced that Oakwind Marine would be installing 8 pilings set 6 inches from the seawall and spanning 150 feet. These pilings will allow shrimp boats to once again tie up during the city's Shrimp Festival on October 4th through the 5th and other festivals. The city says the shrimp boats with pilings in place won't put undue stress on the relieving platform that undergirds Waterfront Park. The city views the pilings, which were scheduled to be installed on Thursday, September 19th, as a temporary solution to allow the boats to be at festivals as they have in the past, but have also emphasized that the pilings will not be used by cruise ships. A new homeless shelter in Hardeeville recently opened its doors for families in need. Family Promise of Beaufort County has been serving the community since 2008, but it wasn't until this summer that the organization's new shelter took off. Tamika Blake, executive director of the nonprofit, says they bought the building in May and began moving families into what they're calling Freedom House a week ago. Blake says the Hardeeville shelter can accommodate 7 families, 22 people in total at once. She says the shelter has all of the things people in homes may take for granted. Most people don't think about the trauma that's associated with being homeless. I always tell people, could you imagine waking up and leaving behind everything that you love and not knowing where you're going to lay your head at night, said Blake. The Beaufort County Sheriff's Office warned residents about scammers posing as law enforcement officers on Thursday. Residents of Beaufort County have been receiving scam calls from individuals claiming to be sheriff's deputies or other law enforcement officers, BCSO said. They said that the scammers may even use real deputies' names. They remind residents that no individual from any law enforcement agency would call and demand any form of payment to avoid arrest warrant or missing jury duty. BCSO also said their agency, as well as law enforcement agencies, would never request money in the form of Bitcoin or gift cards. The Office of Governor Henry McMaster has issued a notification that all flags on state and local public buildings will be flown at half-mast Friday today to observe POW/MIA Recognition Day. Under Section 53.3.165 of the South Carolina Code of Laws, the third Friday in September is set aside in the state to recognize prisoners of war and those missing in action. McMaster has directed flags to be flown at half-staff from sunrise until sunset. The day is also recognized nationally and is most associated with those who were taken as prisoners during the Vietnam War, but the day continues to be utilized to honor the brave missing and unaccounted for service members and to support their families. For more information on any of these stories, please visit the sources on the screen, and as always, you can head to BeaufortCountySC.gov for press releases straight from Beaufort County. Thanks for tuning in to Beaufort County News Headlines. Have a great day and a great weekend, Beaufort County.
Weekends are for sports. BCTV has replays of your favorite Beaufort County games from high school, college, and more. Saturday and Sunday from noon to 6 p.m. Relive all the exciting moments, great endings, and wild celebrations that make you love sports. Watch Beaufort Sports Weekend replays on Saturday and Sunday from noon to 6 p.m. on Beaufort County TV. BCTV. Live, work, play.